It was the first week in August when from out of nowhere 2 FBI agents show up at my store. After showing me their ID, the one who's taking charge, Agent William Farrell takes out 2 big manila envelopes from his briefcase. He opens one of them up and takes out photographs with some familiar faces on them. People like Joseph Big Joe Gamtucci, Lou, the Arm Gamtucci, Joey Steaks Gamtucci, Gino Shorty Boy Ferrante, Tony Numbers Bernardo, and Johnny Detroit Johnny Delino. Agent Farrell asked me how I know these people. I told him from the Atlantic City casinos. He asked me what I was doing with them in the casinos. I told him gambling. That's it, he asked. I said, that's it. Then he opens up the other envelope and takes out more photographs. The first one he shows me is me and Joey Steaks getting into his Lincoln outside the Coliseum. Then a few with me and Joey standing outside of his Lincoln at the Golden Mines self-parking garage. They're all not easy to make out, but in one of them it looks like he's given me packs of money and I'm putting them in the pockets of his black leather blazer he gave me to wear. There's one of me with Joey and Rosie Love from Massages Are Us. The last one he shows me, you see me and Joey mob hugging in the Kashmir nightclub. I asked him why he's showing me these photographs, and he asked me if I ever heard of the RICO Act. I've heard of it, I said, but what's it got to do with me? RICO is short for the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organization Act. In a nutshell, Richie, it allows us to charge many people for broad activities that we determine are part of an ongoing criminal enterprise. So, let's say someone is taking illegal money in small denominations into the casino and depositing it in the cashier cage in order to retrieve the money in larger denominations. That's a form of money laundering, and that's illegal. If found guilty, one could do 10 to 20 years in prison and have to pay fines up to $500,000, or 2 times the value of the laundered funds. Listen, any money I got from those guys was in order for me to get a big game. I didn't ask them where their money came from, and they didn't ask where mine came from. We were partners. Richie, let me get this straight. You never changed up their small bills into new $100 bills in the casino cashier's cage, and then left the casino without playing. Look, it's possible I could have done that, but that's because I couldn't get a head-up game at that casino. So I would take the money to another casino in hope of getting a head-up game. That doesn't make sense, Richie. Of course, it doesn't make sense to you, and that's because you, like the New Jersey lawmakers who legalized this scam, have no idea how casinos operate. You may be right about that, Richie, but we do know how organized crime operates, and that's one of the reasons why we're here today. Well, I guess we're at a stalemate because I'm not talking anymore until I talk to my attorney. Not a problem. Talk with your attorney, and when we need to talk more, we'll be in touch. He put the photographs back in his briefcase. Before shutting it, he takes out another envelope. He hands it to me and says, "You can keep this one, and when we talk again, you could educate us on how these guys ran the Golden Mines." I reached in the envelope and took out a photograph of Charlie Myers and Joseph DeVito. They left the store, and I'm thinking the roosters finally came home to roost. Now what the fuck am I gonna do? I can't call Jerry. He ain't a criminal lawyer. Besides that, he hears the feds on my case. He might bail out on me altogether. Giving me the photo of Myers and DeVito makes me think they're more interested in them than they are the Gamtucci crime family. Do I call Charlie and tell him what just happened? I know there was more to why he kept asking me if anyone contacted me from the Casino Control Commission. Those hearings on the Golden Mines gaming license renewal brought up a lot of mob money laundering. Fuck, what if Big Joe and his crew find out I've been talking to the feds?